So as we get ready to kick off tonight with our first fight of the evening, thank you again to everybody who's supporting this great cause, who's coming out to watch in person, anybody who's signing on to the live feed to go ahead and watch. And just know that these young ladies are in here tonight doing this for the love of the sport, but also for the love of the cause, making sure that everybody, put them guns away. Let's go ahead and put them down, get them hands up. Let's see if we get in there and fight.
Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! It's fight night, baby!
All right. Now, it's always interesting to see that in somebody's first fight, how do they come out and what does their energy look like? What do those nerves do to you? Many first fighters don't take a single breath, so we'll see. And Kayla's definitely using the range and the reach. We'll see. A little bit's definitely in there to scrap. She got hit with a big right hand there. And she's kind of wide open for these shots. You see that certainly Gary has a little bit less experience, but she's definitely game and wants to get in there and fight. Whereas Double K seems to have the cleaner punching and certainly more trained, throwing a couple hard body shots in there to start.
Hands up! Hands up! It's fight night,
And I think we have a contact lens that may have fallen out. I think we may have lost the contact lens there. We go ahead and end round one. I'm not sure if the referee called time in there if we're ending the first round or we still have time. That's one of the weirdest things is when you have contacts as a fighter, and it's almost inevitable that one of those things will fall out during a fight. And depending on how bad your vision is, sometimes it's super strange going ahead and fighting blind in one eye, and then the other eye you think you see good, but not really.
Round of applause for Athena! Works up!
So in a nice change of events, since it's a female card, we have this sexy ring card man here out today. On this stuff.
Hands up! Hands up! It's fight night, baby!
There we go. It's better start round number two. Kind of expect to see more of the same coming from Double K as, again, she has a little bit more skills in there, a little more polish, throwing these shots a little cleaner. And she's landing clean 1-2s. I say a little bit definitely trying in there, but she's getting caught clean with some of these shots. They don't have a ton of power on them, but they're definitely landing a little too cleanly. But she is game. She's here to fight. Very good head movement as well by Griffin. Double K, you can tell she's been in here training for a little while. She's taking this very seriously. I think we might see, Kayla Griffin in some more of these fights coming up. So a big right hand. We're going to go ahead and get a standing 8 count on that one. It's a nice, clean, straight right hand. That's going to have a bonus in round number 2. Round was kind of punctuated by that big right hand from Double K as she got that standing 8 count right towards the end of round number 2. There we go. You see this ring card guy, he's going to get into it sooner or later. Maybe depending on the song, he might feel one song a little bit better than the other one.
Hey, Dirty Dale, we need you to hold the sign too.
As the corners are giving final instructions here, we see Griffin in the corner. Her corner's probably telling her, go ahead and keep on doing more of the same. Don't change it up at all. Just keep on throwing those 1-2s, 1-2-3, and throw the body shots, mix it up. As far as a little bit, for her corner, they should really be telling her she's got to go out. She's got to sell out this round and try to go ahead and take it. She's down, 2 rounds to 1 here. She comes out with a sharp jab, and it's another hard right hand. Marcus Banner's going to go ahead and throw another standing 8 count. The reason that a lot of these amateur referees will throw standing 8 counts is safety is the primary goal of a referee at this point. Just make sure that it's the first time getting hit that hard. You want to make sure that the fighter's okay. You see, Double K's got much faster hands and just throws the punches a lot crisper.
Hands up! Hands up!
Oh, it's a hard shot right there. And I think 10 seconds. He was going to give a standing 8 count, but said, go ahead and let this thing continue. And great fight right there. I'll say for a little bit, for this to be her first fight, she went out there and gave a great account of herself. Double K, on the other hand, definitely a much more polished fighter. It's a very good fight, though. And she's all smiles after the fight, so it's good to see that. After getting in there, it's the strangest feeling, getting punched in the face in a boxing match for the first time, but it's good to see that she has her spirits about her. She's very happy at the end of the fight, and we'll see how Double K comes out. Again, with these amateur smoker events, there's really no winner, no loser. It's all fun for everybody, so we just want to support these fighters, make sure they have a good time out there, and stay safe but entertain the crowd at the same time. Took a little while to get that headgear off of there.
We are fighting for something greater than yourself. There are no winners or losers. Let me get a round of applause for both of these guys for the round. Now, with that being said, we do allow the audience to choose who they feel is the best performance for the evening. So if you feel like Sharon was the best performer of the evening, let's make some noise.
It takes a lot of guts for these guys to get in there and try this. A nice show of sportsmanship at the end there. Couple of trophies to the ladies here.
We have these special trophies made for the participants up here. The hands up, thumbs down. Everybody's the winner there. Goddess of the Ring 2021.
And that'll be it for the first round of the fight. Again, Kayla Griffin came out. She's certainly the more technical fighter. Seemed like she had more experience, even though this was both their first fight. And goes ahead and, again, no winners, no losers, but certainly the better performer there in the fight.
Keep them going. Downhill. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. 10 seconds.
Once again, when you are fighting for something greater than yourself, there are no winners and losers. They both are winners just for having the courage to show up and get in here with only 2 months training. Let's give them both a round of applause again. Now, with that being said, the audience has the opportunity to let them know who you felt perform the best tonight. If you feel like Melly, and like I said, they both are winners. We have the special edition Athena Arena Goddesses of the Ring 2020. All right. So again, as I always speak, in order to make change, we have to seize the power of the pen and have the courage to stand up when the people who are in office aren't doing what's needed to be done for our community. Those forgotten communities, those communities of color, those black communities. Next person I want to bring up here, she has the courage. And she's going to go and fight on the front lines for us. She's running for school board, Miss Kelly Crickler. Get the break dancers together. They're gonna come on next.
All right, how y'all doing this evening? Are y'all serious right now? How are y'all doing this evening? All right. It's good to see all of y'all came out tonight. That is awesome. So it tells me that you care about your community, correct? I can't hear y'all. You care about your community, correct? Now, do you care about your children? Oh, y'all don't. I'm not hearing this. Do you care about your children? All right. So, my name is Video-Feb. A lot of y'all probably have seen me before, seen me around. I am from the Blaylark crew. Anybody know any Blaylarks around here? Okay, I'm one of those, but I'm older. And I actually go by the name of Video-Feb because that is my married name. but I am running for the U46 school board. And let me tell y'all, yesterday I attended a program yesterday to tell me what my job is supposed to be. Do y'all know basically they're telling me that I'm supposed to come there and sit down and be quiet? Is that why y'all would be sending me? Hello? Each and every one of you that have children in the school and you have had issues, whether your children have not been given opportunities or your children have been left just to take and fend by themselves, that is what I am going into the school systems for. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm going in to represent what you want me to bring to the school board. We want more programs for our kids to get opportunities. Is that what you want? I understand a lot of us, we don't have that money for college, right? Wouldn't you want to see your kids go into programs that they can become plumbers, that they can become electricians, that they can become their own business persons, like Marcus, correct? Hello? So in order for us to get those types of programs, you need to have somebody in there speaking on your behalf. That's what I'm going there for. Do you understand that? So each and every one of you, who is over the age of 18, let me see your hands. If you live in the Elgin community, the U46 community, I want each and every one of you to go out and vote. And this is the rule. When you go out and vote, you don't just take yourself. You take 5 to 6 more with you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Hello? Okay. I truly love your children. Why? Because I love mine. And I wanted the very best for mine, so guarantee I want the very best for yours. Do you understand? So send me LaJewel Krigler. All right? Y'all send me. I have a link that will be connected to the gym. If you'd like to have one of my t-shirts to support me, if you'd like to donate, please do so. But we need your support. Me, Marcus, and Brenda. We need your support. We are representing you. Finally, somebody going in on your behalf. Put us there. Did y'all hear me? Put us there. Thank you, and I love you all. Thank you.
This next match is kind of a grudge match. But that's what we're here for, right? We settle grudges, and then we show love to one another and to the community. So the next person that I'm coming out into the blue corner is the one, the only, Alyssa! That's not it. All right. Can we cue it up for Tara? All right. Coming to you out of the red corner. Tennessee. We got a special guest referee here tonight. She's a trainer here at the One Fitness Center. She runs Intro to Boxing 101 every Sunday at 1 p.m. So if you want to come and try it out and get yourself going, where you actually learn how to fight as well as get in shape, that's the place to be. The one and only Princess Stacy. Timekeeper.
Hands up! Hands up! It's breakdown, baby!
Like I said, when you fighting for something greater than yourself, y'all the winners and I'm the losers. And I told these ladies before this grudge match took place that when I was a youngster, only way you could be my friend is if we had a fight. Right? So after we would fight, that was the time when now we know each other. We know each other very well. There's no lying in us. And there's the opportunity to build a strong bond and a strong friendship. So I need y'all to show each other some love. All right. Now with all that being said, we allow the audience to choose who they feel performed the best tonight. You feel like Terry performed the best tonight? Make some noise. You feel like Alyssa performed the best tonight? So once again, I'm the winners and losers. We have a special edition trophy for both of these ladies. And I hope that we move forward and put petty beefs behind us, learn to talk to one another, or we do it again. Coming to you out of the blue corner, one of the original trainers here at the One Fitness Center. The one, the only,
And here comes Sandra Malone. As I had mentioned, she had an amazing transformation here just from being at the One Fitness Centers. Lost 50 pounds. And it's also not just the weight loss, but the outlook on life and everything that goes along with it. She's been training here for about 6 months. And we'll see again, she has the boxing experience edge, but she's fighting a natural athlete again in Justin Caleb, who has professional football experience under her belt.
She's losing One Fitness Center. She's the queen. The one, the only, Miss Yummy.
She goes by Yummy Fit. Again, just a natural-born athlete. This is her first fight, so we'll see how she handles the change in tempo, the change in pressure. Fighting is something entirely different than any other sport. And while you can play football, you can play basketball, you can play soccer, you cannot play boxing. But she definitely knows what it means to put on a show. Now we have a special. Felice Hurd, UFC strawweight fighter, as the guest referee today. As we get ready for round number one, we'll see is the experience going to outweigh the athleticism here. The fighters touch gloves, and that's the start of round number one. See, Yummy Fit is a lefty, and she's throwing nice hard shots here. So you see the definite power difference, and she is landing clean shots on Sandra right now. Sandra's legs are a little off, and she's having trouble with the range, and a hard left hand that's going to lead to a standing 8 count. And Yummy Fit is throwing a lot of hard punches in there. And you see that athleticism difference, the speed difference in the hand speed. And if Sandra Malone does not change things pretty soon, I could see this fight end up getting stopped. Slow to approach, and she definitely remembers what just happened, and she has a really hard time reaching that distance. She's a little too far on the outside, which is what's allowing Yummy Fit to land these shots again. She's landing a lot of shots that Yummy Fit stays on the outside. She does just fine. When she gets a little bit too close, that's when Sandra Malone is going to have her best and really only opportunities here. There she is, and Sandra Malone gets inside. She landed a right hand in the corner. And you see Yummy Fit may have a little bit of an energy depletion from all of those shots that she was landing, but again, it's the range. She cannot get inside, and she's landing way too many clean body shots. And Yummy Fit had an amazing first round for her very first boxing match. Sandra Malone is going to have to figure out a way to get inside and then work once she is inside. But again, a very good first round by Yummy Fit there, Jocelyn Caleb. But again, she's had experiences at high levels in the past, and having the crowd around and having all this noise is really nothing new. I think she's taken to it pretty well. She does need to keep her hands up in the middle of those shots, which is the chances that Sandra Malone will actually have to land is on the inside countering. But if she stays on the outside and just eats those left hands straight to the head, she's going to have a hard problem all night long. He goes up belt for round number 2 is on their way. And there's Sandra's looking a little more aggressive, but again, she has to jab her way inside, and so she's just walking in. And she's getting hit again very cleanly in there. And Yummy Fit wisely moves herself off the ropes once she felt like she was stuck there. So long as she stays outside like this, Sandra Malone is going to have a very difficult time even getting close. She eats a hard left hand underneath. And you see the physical strength difference that Yummy Fit has over Malone as well. This is where Malone has to work, is right inside. And Yummy Fit smartly jumps out of that corner. She's not going to stay there and wait. Hard shots landed by Jocelyn Caleb there. And she pushes away. Both fighters are looking very tired right now. Caleb is now, you can see she's very fatigued in there. If Malone were to able to get inside and throw some shots, but she's walking in with her hands down. If she were to jab her way in and get Caleb in the corner, she might have a much better time.
You got longer arms, Jazz.
But there we go. You see Malone is just trying to pull her way in. A hard left hand underneath to the body. Malone is not working on the inside. She's kind of just walking onto the inside and pushing. That's the end of round number 2. You can see Caleb is very, very tired. As we're saying, boxing is a different game. When you're in there, you get tired a lot faster than you will at almost any other sport because it is mentally taxing as well as physically taxing. But another very good round, I think, for Caleb Yummy Fit. And I'm going to have to give her the first and second rounds. Now Malone is going to have to sell out in this round, but in order to do so, she's got to get close. And to get close, she's got to not walk in. She's got to use her jab or punches to get in, keep her hands up, and hopefully she can find Caleb being tired in those corners and too tired to get out. But again, when she walks in with her hands down, she's not going to be successful. As the saying goes, the guns should be down, the hands should be up. And that'll be the start of round number 3. And both of these ladies are very tired. There's police here telling them that they need to get out there and fight. And you can see Caleb is very tired in there and lands another hard left hand and just misses one. But she's just too clean with these shots here. And Malone is hurt. Malone is definitely hurt from one of those shots that landed in there. Another hard left uppercut, straight left hands. And Sandra Malone is having too much of a not eating those because there's no head movement and the hands are too low. At this pace, we have Yomi-Fit doing very well out here.
Uppercut, Jazz. Uppercut,
Yeah,
Jazz.
Sandra Malone's coach going crazy over here, trying to get in there. But every time she walks in, she gets hit with those straight left hands again and again and again because she is walking straight in instead of punching in. And she's almost a little gun shy, I would imagine. She doesn't want to come in because she knows she's going to get hit with another shot. Yomi-Fit has fought an amazing fight out there today, especially for her first time.
I'm tired as you is, Jazz.
Got 10 seconds left in the fight. Let's see if she can go ahead and finish this thing off. And we have Sandra's kind of pushing in instead of punching in, and that was going to be the tail of the fight, is that Sandra Malone was walking in instead of punching her way in, whereas Yomi-Fit was constantly throwing shots. Those straight left hands that led to 2 standing 8 counts in there from Felice Herrick kind of sold the deal there. But a very good fight. And it's very interesting to see, man, as sometimes people from other sports, how they take to the boxing ring the first time that they get in there. And I would say Yomi-Fit did a very good job in her first time in here. I have to give it up to Jasmine Caleb. She did very well, and I'm impressed by that one. Very exciting co-main event as well. Fighters embrace, which is amazing to see. Super tired.
Audience, pick who you feel performing the best tonight. If you think, say it, boom!
As we wrap the co-main event of the evening, again, it was a very good fight. I'm actually very impressed with Jasmine Caleb. Sierra has taken many people, many women here on a fitness journey. That's life-changing, that's transformational and uplifting. And it's good to see her get in here and have a nice little scrap. Now, she's coming in there. I don't know if she's had any actual formal training before coming to One Fitness Center, but she started to take up boxing as a way to expand, the offerings for her own classes, and has learned a lot more about the sweet science, and this will be her first fight in the ring. And she has the CFIT team over here cheering her on. As she comes up into the ring, we got Donnie Blades coming with her here. See a huge following here. And she'll be fighting. One of the tougher ladies out here tonight. Just by nickname alone, these hands. I said, how'd you get that nickname? She said, well, listen, somebody got these hands. I think she wants to place these hands yet again on Sia Fit this evening. So it'll be exciting to see. And Sia Fit has a huge following here. These are most of her students and people from her class going crazy over here. Marcus Banner gets ready to introduce Okay, we have
my little sister, the urban legend,
Dance goes by D's hands. Comes in with the following here. The Sea of Fit fans are very quiet during this entrance here. It's going to be very interesting to see how this one flows down. Oh, here we go. This battle is going to be heating up here as we have Sierra, Sea of Fit versus Deandra Anderson. Let's see if she can get these hands on Sierra Fit. Be interesting to see here how this fight starts out. Again, we have Deandra Anderson. She says she has a lot of experience putting these hands on people, not necessarily in a boxing ring, whereas Sierra Fit has a lot of fitness experience, but not so much in the boxing ring as well. So it'll be interesting to see is, when they start throwing punches at each other, how does each react? Are they breathing? When they get hit the first time, how do we react to those first shots that land? And you're hearing the D's hands chant for Deandra Anderson popping off right now. And the Sea Fit crowd jumping in as well. There they go. We have the makings of a great main event here today, everybody.
Are you ready for the main event? The gym legend versus the urban legend. Let's make some noise for the goddesses of the ring.
Saying it's the gym legend versus the urban legend. Marcus Banner applying grease to his sister there.
Special guest referee in the building, Athena.
Have kickboxer Amanda Jasinski, special guest referee today. You see the tensions are heightened in here today. Everybody is in a very high mood here. As we have some circling going on, we have C-Fit throwing out the jab. These hands is keeping those hands around her face. Gets caught with a jab from C-Fit. Oh, a huge right hand from D's hands, and she's getting in there. That actually woke C-Fit up a little bit. Those two right hands woke her up. There we go, back on the jab here. Those two huge right hands got thrown. It's got C-Fit a little bit more hesitant than she was at the beginning when she's throwing out that jab at will. And we're settling down into a nice technical boxing match here. Both fighters throwing the jab there. I think C-Fit is certainly cognizant of the fact that that right hand can slide in. And fighters are circling. Here we go with D's hands trying to throw a right hand from a little too far away. She's having a little bit of a hard time getting close, but Seafit is certainly hesitant because of those 2 right hands that landed earlier. And I'm going to say that probably won Dee's hands this first round is those 2 huge right hands that landed when Seafit was up at the ropes in the corner. Difficult round to score. I'll go ahead and give that first round to Dee's hands based specifically on those 2 huge right hands that landed about halfway through the round. We have both of the corners. We have Donnie Blades and Seafit's corner here. What he's probably telling her at this point is that she needs to capitalize. Every time Dee's hands misses some of these shots, Seafit has to be throwing counters in there. And then as far as in Dee's hands corner, Marcus Banner is telling her that she has to be more busy. She has to throw more punches, move her way in after the jab, and go ahead and get those right hands cranking once again. Because once she was landing those right hands, Seafit could not stop them, was getting caught very cleanly with those. Here we go to start round number 2. Here's going to start round number 2. And we have Seafit circling again. Dee's hands getting that right hand ready. And she seems to have the much more relaxed approach. Seafit should be going back to those jabs, but she's being out jabbed right now. Good right hand by Seafit. And that's another good right hand in there. And she actually got Dee's hands moving along the ropes, and she's landing hard shots. And she's probably going to have scored a standing 8 count on that one. We're going to get a standing 8 count there from Amanda Dinsky, as Seafit was throwing a lot of hard shots in there. Had Dee's hands turned. The question is that going to make Deandra Anderson mad? And she's going to get in there and try to get even. Is the real question. She's coming forward. She looks like she's going to. She's looking for that angle in. And Seafit is getting back on that jab, back on the movement. And I think Deandra Anderson still a little buzzed from all that work that happened in there. It's a nice little half step backwards, and Seafit is showing much more technical boxing here than she did the first round. Couple of nice overhand left hook. Left hook counter. Deandra Anderson is going to need to put on a lot more pressure at this point. She can't stay on the outside like this. If she does, she's going to be picked apart by that jab. A nice jab to the chest. And a right hand over the top, but didn't land too cleanly. Round number 2 is over. A very clean round for Seafit, especially with the 2 points for that standing 8 count that happened in there. It's going to be very interesting to see how this 3rd and final round progresses. Deandra Anderson is going to need to get very busy. She's going to need to throw a lot of punches, and realistically, she's going to have to probably get at least a standing 8. And apparently it's the best song that one can play for 3rd and final round of a fight that's popping off. So let's see how this last one goes down. Final instructions are going there. Seafit's corner, they wanted to throw in that right hand to the body, especially off that jab. Here we go, the 3rd and final round. Fighters are circling. Seafit again with that jab. That's how she's winning this fight, is off that jab. She's waving Deandra Anderson on. Anderson is definitely hesitant after that other. She's trying to throw that left hook almost as a. And there he goes again. A hard left hand. And she's landing those shots again. She's definitely got Deandra Anderson mad this time, but she can land those shots and turning her. See, Anderson is turning and looking away, landing hard shots. Anderson is throwing counter punches there in the corner. The headgear is up over her eyes a little bit, and she just needs to throw punches and counter. These fighters are letting the hands go right now. Anderson is definitely hurt. Throws a hard right hand in that counter. And Seafit is certainly trying to push her into the ropes, pushing her down. We're going to get a break here. That's a standing 8 count. That is huge. Seafit's corner is going crazy, and the fans on her side of this ring are going wild. She needs to tighten up that headgear, and hopefully she comes in there and finishes this fight strong. There's not going to be too much time left in this fight, and Deandra Anderson is going to need to do something huge here in the last 30 seconds to make something happen. And we'll see if C-Fit is going to just try to finish things up here. Back on the jab. And I think I heard the bell, but we're just going to go through there. That's a 10-second marker. And Deandra Anderson just doesn't have the snap on her punches anymore to go ahead and do this. We go into the final seconds of the fight, and I think we're going to have a victory for C-Fit as she just continues to land more solid right hands. So that third and final round, I'm going to go ahead and give that to C-Fit again with the standing 8 count. That's a very good fight there. I mean, that fight had these fans on their feet for the entirety of the bout. With the two standing 8 counts in there, I think it's pretty plain to see that C-Fit is certainly going to be the winner of this bout. But it was an exciting match nonetheless. Both of these ladies came out and fought their hearts out. See, Deandra Anderson is a little bit disappointed in her performance. But yeah, she was caught with some of those hard right hands, which really caused an issue in there.
Got me all up in that camera. She composed herself.
As we have Marcus, the People's Champion banner, getting in here to go ahead and do the official particulars to end the night.
With that being said, we will allow the audience to say who performed the best here tonight. Sierra performed the best.
The C-Fit fans are certainly going crazy in there. And we got the other side of the room is definitely going to go crazy for their girl. And we got the crowd going crazy on the other side of the room for D. Anderson. I get the impression that Marcus Banner's trying to set a rematch up, and he's got rematch. And this is exactly what we like to see from this. Look at that sportsmanship at the end. Both of these ladies came out and fought their heart out. It's very cool to see they get a nice championship belt. What's crazy is they get championship belts and I still didn't even get any cookies today.